Sig MPX K model. Bad acid red is finest. We'll take a few shots. Sweet. No complaint. See you back in the house. I'm a good people. Style out here. Whew. Man, she really don't even need no introduction, man. Sig MPX K model. And of course, got some goodies added onto it. Got some nice pistol grip and a nice grayish and black color. Same thing with the furniture for the key mod rail, actually. Hand stop to keep your hand from actually going in front of the muzzle. And matching Terran tactical base plate. Of course, the SB tactical brace. Oh man. And this is a Vortex. I forget the name of the thing already. This is a Vortex. What is it? Vortex Crossfire. Yeah. And I'm not gonna give an opinion on this. I'll do that review on this in another time or whatever, but I like the way it looks on here. And of course, where we're in the PDW, a firearm like this be without the infamous SB tactical brace. Alright, and the weapon is clear, it's loaded, and this is a next level armament charging handle. I mean wide, I mean it's ambi. You can grab it from either side. I mean, it's perfect. All right, so, man, like I say, anything from Sig, you know, really don't even need an introduction, man. I mean, you really don't even have to say too much about it. I would say this, I love it, man. I love it. I've been wanting to do a review on this for a while now, just not getting around to it. And, man, it's so much I can say about this firearm. I don't even know where to start. And I've seen a couple of other gun enthusiasts on YouTube mention that if you was trying to get someone into shooting, or somebody that was curious to get into shooting and it was kind of like sensitive about recoil or kind of like scared about recoil, instead of putting an actual handgun in their hand, which would be perfectly fine. I mean, you can even put this in the hand, man. When I tell you that the recoil on this thing is like pretty much non-existent, I wouldn't even describe it as a non-existent recoil. It's more like a slight vibration, you know, just very slight. I mean, oh man, this gun is perfect in every way. And the thing about it is, the gun is not heavy, but it do have a little weight to it, and the weight is not to the point where it's just where it actually bother you. Actually, it helps you, because even though the gun is kind of got a little weight to it, it balances very well. And also, all right, when you deploy the brace and you actually, you know, aim it down range or whatever, the weight from it, even with the non-existent recoil that it have, but the weight from it, I mean, it just helps keep the gun on target at all times. I mean, even someone that's new to shooting can be very accurate with this, man. And I mean, it's just like the best of both worlds. And I mean, phew, anybody that had one of these, I tell you, man, you know, hey, carry it. You know, make it a range toy, a personal defense toy. I mean, well, personal defense weapon, not toy, but range toy. I mean, carry it with you at all times, and I wouldn't leave it in the vehicle. I would bring it in at the end of the day, because any of you that actually have one of these, you know this thing is very expensive. I mean, this gun without the brace, optic, any of that, this gun is like $1,800. Well, close to 19. So by the time you pay tax and all that good stuff, you're looking at a $2,000 gun. Of course, you wouldn't want nobody to break in your vehicle and steal that, and actually have something with your name registered to your name right here, running around on the street, and people doing all this crazy stuff these days. But yeah, man, I love this, man. And like I say, the gun is actually too accurate. It shoot too sweet just to be a safe queen. I mean, of course, I explained when I first started this YouTube thing back that I was a big gun enthusiast, and I also I'm also in the car, so out of the multiple vehicles I have, I try to keep at least one long gun in the different cars that I have. And you know, the same thing with this, I carry this, man, faithfully. And I like to say, it look good, man, with all the matching furniture on and everything. And like I say, not only do I shoot it a lot when I go to the range, I mean, I carry it with me. I protect myself with it, and you know, hopefully I won't ever have to be in a situation where I have to defend myself with this, man. But the way that this gun operate and the price that this gun is, I mean, this gun need multiple uses. It don't need to just sit in the safe. And at the same time, it's a 9mm. 9mm is one of the most inexpensive rounds there is besides 22. I mean, you can go to the range, you can have a lot of fun, plinking fun for a very small price, man. So, I mean, it's the best of both worlds. And like I said, I didn't do too much to it. I mean, I kept it simple. Like I say, I add the ambi charging handle to it, crossfire, vortex, red dot, flip up sights came with it. And like I say, the furniture, the actual key mod furniture, key mod rail covers, and all that. Of course, I added this and the brace. And like I said, man, it's a sweet package, man. And if you actually, if you look online right now, I know at least four different websites that you can go to, and the gun is actually out of stock, and they've been out of stock for a while. So when I take this to the range, the very few times that I can actually go to the range, because like I explained before, the range is like so far away from where I stay at. But when I go to the range, man, it be people at the range, the guys that actually run the range, actually like, man, do you want to sell it? Like, you know, I've been looking for one forever. I can't find it, and you know, blah 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 blah. You know, so on so and so. And I mean, of course, my answer be no. Like, who actually sell guns? Like, I didn't even know there was a such thing. Like, I don't sell guns. If I wanted to sell guns, I would do like a FFL thing and, you know, get into selling guns. But I'm just joking, man. I know people that that's in the gun, they actually keep guns for a while, and they probably sell a certain gun to make money for another gun and all that good stuff. But I can honestly say, man, I'm 35 years old. I bought my first gun when I was 21, and I still have it to this day. I mean, so when I say that I have a gun collection, I have a gun collection. I don't get rid of them. The only way I can see myself actually selling a gun and getting rid of one if I got into a financial crisis. I mean, of course, it'll be different then, but just to sell one just to be selling it, no, I wouldn't do that. Even if I seen something that I liked that was kind of expensive and I just wanted it right then, instead of selling another firearm to actually get a hold of that one, I mean, I just to put it on layaway if it was that important or whatever. But like I say, man, y'all tell me what you guys think. Like I said, I love it, and you can't go wrong with this firearm, man. And anyone that knows anything about it, you know, these magazines for them, these magazines are very expensive. What I usually keep in the gun, this is a 20 round mag with Terran tactical base plates on it, and I like the 30 rounds. The 30 rounds actually fit in it, and it's not too long. I mean, it's perfectly fine, right? It's like the perfect length. And actually, if you take one of these 20 round mags and put one of these Terran tactical base plates on it, it's almost the size of a 30 round mag. So it's kind of like pretty much the same size, whatever, once you add the base plate to it. And like I say, by me having the gun dressed out in gray and this in gray, I think it looked pretty good. So it's kind of like a fashion statement almost, and I keep that in there. However, I do have other 30 round magazines with the Terran tactical base plates on it, and I mean, they fine. Only thing about it is when you actually insert it in the gun, man, that looks, oh man, that look like ridiculous long. So I don't usually just like walk around with the 30s, and I mean the 30 is fine, but the 30 plus the base plate, it kind of make the gun look awkward because it's like really long, right? So basically what I do as far as like the 30 rounds with the base plates, I kind of just use these for backup. Like I keep one in the vehicle just in case something happened and I need to reload. That's pretty much what that's for. But besides that, I keep the 20s in or the 30s without the base plate because, like I say, you know, they look the best to me. Sig MPX K model. Tell me what you guys think. It's the outlaw.